Alright, take a breath. Now shut the door behind you. Because this transmission is not for the faint of heart. You already know what this is. It's that silent, fucking hungry itch inside. The one always asking, do they like it? Did they see me? Do I matter now? Let's not sugarcoat it. External validation is like eating junk food for your soul. Tastes good for 30 seconds, leaves you bloated, guilty, and dependent for 30 years. But here's the twist. Love. You were never meant to need that shit. Because deep down, you already validate yourself 1,000 times a day. You just didn't notice that you were doing it. Let me show you how. Ever worn clothes that you liked without asking anyone's opinion? Ever listened to a song and thought, fuck yeah, before sharing? That right there is self-validation. No applause, no crowd, just resonance. You choose to trust your gut sometimes. They're going to teach you to make that the default. Here's how you can do it in new ways. Imagine this, you walk into a room, not giving a single flying neuron to what anyone thinks of you. Because you know, they're fucking guessing too. That's right. Nobody has it figured out. Not your boss, not your ex. Not the influencer posting from Bali. You stop trying to be approved. You start being true. And here's the kicker. The moment you stop giving a shit what they think, people feel that. And you suddenly become the magnet. Because sovereignty is the sexiest damn frequency in the cosmos. Here's why it's important. Your brain runs on dopamine loops. Every time you get a like, a compliment, a nod, dopamine, ping, reward circuit lights up. The problem, that shit is as addictive as crack. When you start validating from the inside out, you retrain your reward center. You create internal feedback loops. Self-praise, self-soothing, self-trust. That's neuroplasticity. Wiring a whole new fucking nervous system based on truth, not approval. Here's why you're afraid to do it. Because if you stop needing them, what's left? Just you. And if you spent decades outsourcing your worth, meeting yourself naked in the silence is terrifying. But also, it's the goddamn rebirth. They might not understand your shift. That's fine. They weren't meant to. Some people are in your life to keep you small. Others are in your life to witness your expansion. Know the difference. Here's why we get stuck here. It started young. Parent, teacher, authority. They said good job or disappointed. Your nervous system logged that shit like gospel. And every time you tried to shine without approval, you got withdrawal symptoms. So you conformed. But guess what? You're not that child anymore. You're the fucking architect of your own reality now. Time to rewrite the goddamn code. Here's how confusion opens the mind. You ever notice how your brain feels loose in the middle of chaos? That's no accident. Confusion disrupts the default. It makes the mind malleable, like clay. And into that gap, we can pour new commands, new identity, new belief systems that burn with truth. So here it comes. From this moment forward, I no longer require external validation. Because I'm the source, the signal, and the standard. I lead with clarity, not consensus. I radiate coherence, not performance. I'm not liked. I'm known by those meant to know me. Here are the top patterns that drain us and how to interrupt them. Pleasing. You shapeshift to avoid rejection. Interrupted. Say no with a smile. Watch your power rise. Performing. You act instead of being. Interrupted. Pause, breathe. Speak raw, not rehearsed. Avoid overanalyzing. You think approval is a math problem. Interrupted. Trust your fucking gut. Your cells know more than your mind. Comparing. You scroll, you shrink. Interrupted. Unplug, go outside. Feel your own frequency. You don't change people by arguing. You change people by being so rooted, so real, so unshakably you, that they start questioning their own mirrors. You say, I used to chase approval too, but then I realised I was chasing my own shadow. Now I validate myself, and it's fucking glorious. That's pacing, then you lead. Imagine what you'd build if you didn't wait for permission. That's the gateway. Listen, you want to feel free. Then own your goddamn throne. Stop acting like a side character in someone else's story. Validate your own fucking self. Speak your truth with both hands on the wheel. And if they don't like it, let them choke on your silence. Because every time you give your power away for approval, you sell your soul for pennies. And you're not here for that. You're here to remember who the fuck you are and act like it. So go ahead, stand up, speak from your gut. Walk like a goddamn miracle, and let the world adjust.